Hey everybody, this is JDGaming back today with the box opening of the brand new Duelist pack Rivals of the Pharaoh. Indeed, we will be looking at some of the fearsome pharaonic foes here. I don't know a ton about this set. I didn't do much research. Pretty much all I know is this is the set with a ton of new stuff from the show. So like things like Dark Sanctuary, Tribute Burial, Lullaby of Obedience, so some really cool things that they got in the OCG a while back. The new Silent Swordsman and Silent Magician archetypes. And then from just some people who were asking me about cards from this set, I heard there's like a Necroface might be in here. They have like a reprint of Sandgen with the new errata, which is really cool because I've been wanting Sandgen to come back for quite a bit. This is another one of those like Duelist pack boxes. Obviously it's a Duelist pack series, so it has 5 cards per pack and 36 packs per box. And I don't know if you guys haven't seen the display box yet. This is my first time looking at that. You can actually see this is designed to look kind of like the box that the Millennium Puzzle came in, which is pretty cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and crack one of these open. It says 1 rare per pack, so let's see like where our foils go. I don't even know if you get a foil in each one of these. This might just be like traditional style. So let's see, Exchange of the Spirit, that's pretty cool. We have Sandgen, then it says if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, add a monster with 1500 or less attack from your deck to your hand, but you cannot activate cards or effects of those cards with that name for the rest of this turn, and you can only use 1 Sandgen effect per turn. So that's really, really cool, considering maybe this card will finally come back. Silent Swordsman level 5, and Magnet Force, trap card that reads, during this turn, all monsters on the field whose original types are machine or rock are unaffected by your opponent's monster effects except their own. Which is kind of weird because it says your opponent's monster effects except their own. And then Metal Reflect Slime. So it looks like we do get a rare if we get a super. Not sure yet if that means that we only get a rare at least and not necessarily a foil. I think that's the case because I think I at least saw the set composition and it doesn't look like we have enough foils to put one in every pack. Temple of the Kings is a pretty cool reprint. Exchange of the Spirit. Dedication, that's a nice one. Silent Magician level 4, and a rare Dragon Master Knight. So it looks like if we get a foil, it'll be in this slot here, card number 4. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to go and put this one in the back. So Spirit Message L. Let's see, what do they change this to? This card can only be placed on the field by the effective Destiny board. I was always interested in how they worded that because it's such a weird, unique line of text. Mystical Beast of Circuit, Silent Magician, or Swordsman level 7, D-Mock, and Blast Held by Attribute. So no super there, but or above, no foil. But that D-Mock is pretty cool. And of course that is the version with a reprint, which just differentiates it from the Battle Pack versions. We have I, Blue Eye Shining Dragon. That's a really cool reprint. I didn't even expect to see this in here. Swordsman level 5, Dark Necrofear, and Fiend Sanctuary, and I realized I forgot to put that 4th card on the back of the pack. So just a new process, I guess. I'm not used to it, but we'll see. Hellpoemer, that's fun. Classic merit card. We have level 8, Dark Necrofear, Castle of Dragon Souls, and a common Beast Circuit. So Castle of Dragon Souls is pretty cool because I think that was only printed in the Blue Eyes deck before. So to get a reprint of cards that were exclusive from a deck is quite neat. And we'll put this here. Silent Swordsman level 7, Necroface, there we go. We do have reprints of that in here. Green Gadget, so maybe the other gadgets in here. Dragon's Mirror, and Silver's Cry as a foil. Very nice. Another one of those cards that probably should have gotten the foil treatment. I think Silver's Cry was a common in the Blue Eyes deck. Don't recall it being foil. Eventually they started making like so many cards in every structure became foil. But I think Silver's Cry was one of them that was common. Destiny board, that's really cool. I with it, so FI. We have level 4, YZ Dragon Tank Cannon, and Neutron Blast. So this is an Ultra. It is a new spell card that reads, if you, let's see, target a fusion summoned Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon you control this turn, you can make a 2nd and 3rd attack during each battle phase. Also, your opponent can't respond with cards until the end of the damage step. So pretty much, the reason it says fusion summoned is because OCG has Cyberstein again, so you can bring out an Ultimate Dragon way too easily. And then if you go through the trouble of summoning a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, you can potentially turn it into a win condition using this. But bear in mind, your opponent can still play chainable cards in response to this thing, because it is a normal spell, which is a bit unfortunate. Spirit Message N, level 8, Temple of the Kings, Ultimate Dragon, and Circuit. Lots of circuits. And I'm noticing them more because they tend to be the 4th card in the pack, and I just put them in the foil slot, potential foil slot. Stronghold, the Moving Fortress, Yellow Gadget, Necroface number 2, Thousand Eyes Restrict, that's a cool reprint, and Silent Swordsman level 3. I wonder, let's see, I just want to read this text real fast, because there were times when like Thousand Eyes Restrict and Relinquish, they'd forget major chunks of the effect. Other monsters on the field cannot change their battle positions or attack. Once per turn, you can target a monster your opponent controls and equip that target to this card. You can only equip one monster at a time with this effect. This card's attack and defense become equal to the equipped monsters. If this card will be destroyed by battle, destroy that monster instead. Yeah, they used to not say that last shield part for Thousand Eyes Restrict specifically, and then like Relinquished originally didn't even have its ritual spell mentioned, probably because the text was just too much. Level 4, Level 5, but of course Magician and Swordsman, Yellow Gadget, Dragon Shrine, and Blast Held by Attribute, which was a card Ishizu used. Interesting considering Ishizu wasn't a rival of the Pharaoh and actually played against Kaiba in that tournament with that card. But Red Gadget, Helpoemer, Sangen, Ultimate Dragon, and Silent Sword Flash. This is a new quick play spell. It says target a Silent Swordsman monster you control. That monster you control gains 1500 attack and defense, and if it does until the end of this turn, it's unaffected by your opponent's card effects. This card's activation and effect cannot be negated. You can banish this card from your graveyard to add a Silent Swordsman from your deck to your hand. There we go, that second effect. Those types of from the grave effects, or like second use effects, are becoming a lot more common in the game. And whereas, yes, it's a source of power creep, another way of thinking about it is it's a way for these types of new archetypes to actually have some sort of competitive chance. We have Destiny Board, Red Gadget, Spirit Message A, YZ Tank Dragon, and a Sangen. I'll take Sangen. Now we have a playset of those, which is pretty cool. Don't want any more at the moment until the list comes out, although since we just had one, I highly doubt we're going to have one for a while. Blast Held by Attribute, Spirit Message N, Spirit Message A, Metal Reflex Lime, and Spirit Message L. Wow, that's like null. We're having a LAN party here. But I guess that's to be expected. I want to see a pack where I just pull, well, I guess you can't pull all Destiny Board pieces because they're all commons. Wait, I didn't do the thing? Yeah, there we go. We did the thing. So level 7, level 3, Stronghold, Dragon Souls, and Silent Magician with totally unaltered art, which is awesome because I am just a huge fan of the artwork in general because I do like drawing. And I mean, this was one of those arts that people thought, oh my god, they're going to change it. But they didn't, so this is pretty cool. It says, cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned from your hand by triggering a spellcaster, and cannot be summoned by other ways. It gains 500 attack for each card in your hand. Once per turn during either player's turn, when a spell is activated, you can negate it. If this card is destroyed by battle, or it's destroyed in its owner's control by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon a Silent Magician monster from your hand or deck except Silent Magician, ignoring its summoning condition. So very, very cool card. Very happy to have pulled that one. I think there are 6 total Ultras and like 6 total Supers in this, so we're doing pretty well on Supers, but I kind of want to see more of the Ultras. Hopefully we can pull one more in this half and then do the same on the other. Temple of the Kings, Exchange of the Spirit, Dedication, Thousand Eyes, and level 4. But the nice thing is we get 36 packs total, which means we get 18 actual packs per side, so more chances. Helpoemer, Eye, Blast, Dragon Shrine, and Silent Burning, which is a support card for Silent Magician. So, another quick play spell. It reads, during the battle phase, if you control a Silent Magician monster and have more cards in your hand than your opponent, each player draws until they have 6 in their hand, which is pretty much Card of Sanctity. Though it does have that stipulation where your opponent has to have fewer cards than you. This card's activation effect cannot be negated. You can banish this card from the graveyard to add a Silent Magician monster from your deck to your hand. So, pretty cool card. Also, unaltered art, which I think is good, considering, I mean, they didn't really go that overboard with the art anyway, so I feel like it's kind of pointless when they change it, when it's not a big deal, and they make it out to be one. Eye, Shining Dragon, level 5, Fiend Sanctuary, and Dark Necrofear. Fiend Sanctuary is actually a pretty cool card. Last pack for the side, pack 18, we have, Fusion at the back. Temple of the Kings, Dedication, Green Gadget, Dragon Master Knight, and, well, I guess that wasn't in the back, but Dark Necrofear. Dragon Master Knight's actually a pretty good reprint considering it's been pretty hard to find. Even in Yugi's world, like that's like $6-7 card most of the time. So, I like it. We have the left side now, Silent Swordsman level 7, Necroface number 3, Green Gadget, Dragon's Mirror, and Spirit Message N. Next pack, we have L, Necrophase, number 4, Blue Eyes Shining Dragon, D-Mock, and a new super rare, Magnet Reverse. So this is a quick play spell. It says target one of your machine or rock type monsters that's banished or in your graveyard. That cannot be normal summoned or set, special summon it. So something like Valkyrian, I guess, you could go and summon if it's been banished. Or like Mega Rock Dragon for all those people who love the Lost Millennium. We have level 8 Temple of the Kings Circuit, Metal Reflex Line, and Silent Swordsman as our Ultra. So 2 new cards in a row, which is really cool. This is another level 4 monster with 1000 attack. Cannot be normal summoned or set, and must be special summoned from your hand by tributing any warrior monster, and cannot be special summoned by other ways. Once per turn during your standby phase, this card gains 500 attack. So it's a steady climb instead of a Slifer-esque effect. Once per turn during either player's turn, if a spell's negated, you can negate the activation, which is really solid, and if this is destroyed by battle or by your opponent's card while you control it, you can special summon a Silent Swordsman from your hand or deck except Silent Swordsman, ignoring its summoning conditions. Also with some really, really epic art. Looking at just the art, you wouldn't think this thing is a level 4, but they're trying to make these things get powered up through similar effects, like similar mechanics to the level mechanic without actually making you wait turn after turn. So they've gotten a needed upgrade. We have Exchange of the Spirit, Red Gadget, L, Dragon Shrine, and I. So let me just do a quick check so far. It looks like we have 5 of the 6 supers and we have 3 of the ultras. So now we're just looking for like Lullaby of Obedience, Dark Sanctuary, and Tribute Burial, which are like the top 3 cards. But I mean, I guess the Silents are pretty cool as well. We have Silent Magician level 4, Swordsman level 5, Yellow Gadget, D-Mock, and Blast held by a Tribute. I like these Duelist pack sets just because you have so many more packs to open, so more chances at just pulling something really, really cool. Sangan, Stronghold, Silent level 3, Thousand Eyes Restrict, and Dark Necrofear. I know Thousand Eyes Restrict isn't making huge impacts on the competitive scene, but I'm still glad that it came back, and now we can finally get reprints of it as a result. Destiny Board, Red Gadget, Spirit Message A, Dragon's Mirror, and Sangan. It's interesting that they threw Dragon's Mirror in here and like a bunch of other dragon support as well. They're really pushing for Blue Eyes, I guess. Destiny Board, level 8, Tribute, Ultimate Dragon, and Silent Burning, which is a duplicate, but, I mean, to be completely honest, I'm surprised we've had 5 supers so far with no overlap. Until this point. And I mean, Card of Sanctity, it's a pretty cool thing to pull multiples up. We have 7 and 3. We have Stronghold, Dragon Master, and Helpoemmer. I wonder if they changed the text of Helpoemmer at all. I'm going to have to check that later. We have Green Gadget, Dedication, that's a good common, level 4, Wisey Tank Dragon, and Lullaby of Obedience, there it is. So you pay 2,000 life points and declare any one monster card's name. Your opponent looks at their deck and reveals one of those monsters if there are any, and then applies one of these effects. They either choose to add that card to your hand, or they summon that monster to your field, ignoring its summoning conditions. So very, very powerful card. So glad to have pulled this thing, because I needed it for my collection. 2 more Ultras to go. Let's see if we can get them. We have Spirit Message I, Blast Held, Temple of the Kings, Dragon Souls, and Dedication is a good common. And the fact that that box is starting to like have the top part flap around like this tells me that we're almost out of packs. Shining Dragon, Temple of the Kings, level 5, Fiend Sanctuary, and level 7. Green Gadget, Dark Necrofear, Spirit Message L, Metal Reflex Line, and another Magnet Force. So we're starting to get some duplicates of supers, but that's okay, we just have 1 more to pull. I don't even know what that super is off the top of my head, to be honest. Red Gadget, Spirit Message N, Exchange of the Spirit, Dragon Master Knight, and Yellow Gadget. Necrophase, good common. Blue Eyes Shining Dragon, Exchange of the Spirit, D-Mock, and Red Gadget. If I can get these cards out without destroying their corners. There we go. Silent Magician level 8, level 5, Necrophase, Fiend Sanctuary, and Spirit Message A. And we have 2 packs left. Hopefully we can pull at least one more Ultra. So I think we've pulled 4, and that's typically what you get in a box. LNI, Sangan, Dragon Souls, and another Silent Magician. That's pretty cool. We ended up getting that Ultra. Nice. And our very last pack. We have Mystical Beast of Circuit, Helpo Emmer, Exchange of the Spirit, Dragon's Mirror, and Silent Sword Flash as our super. So let's do just a quick recap. So here is the quick recap. I'll do all the rares and above this time, just because there's some pretty good rares that I think people will be interested in. We have 3 copies of Thousand Eyes Restrict, 2 Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, and 4 Dragon Master Knight, so I'm guessing 1 extra BLS stowed away and took away one of our Ultimate Dragons. We have 3 YZ Tank Dragon, which I thought was really weird considering I expected more of the other fusions, but maybe that's not in the set. 4 D-Mach, 4 Dragon's Mirror, 3 Dragon Shrine, 4 Fiend's Sanctuary, 3 Castle of Dragon Souls, and 4 Metal Reflect Slime. For supers, we have 1 Magnet Reverse, 2 Silent Burning, 2 Silent Sword Flash, and 1 Silver's Cry, along with 2 Magnet Force. So we're basically just missing Tribute Burial, which for whatever reason I just kept assuming was going to be an Ultra. But yeah, if it's a super, I mean, that shouldn't be too difficult to pick up for the collection. And then Ultras, we have 2 Silent Magician, which is very, very cool, Silent Swordsman, Lullaby of Obedience, and Neutron Blast. So we're actually missing the Silent Paladin, which was the card I forgot. I didn't realize that that was going to be in here because I thought that was a V-Jump promo or something in Japan, but might just be my error. And then, of course, we didn't pull Dark Sanctuary, which was one of the main reasons I wanted this set, but nonetheless, I don't think it's going to be too impossible to pick up one of those. And then, of course, we have a ton of commons that some of you guys may be interested in as well, like New Sangin. We have, like, Necroface is a good one. Sets a Destiny board. It looks like I forgot a rare. Oh, wow, I forgot a rare. Here's a 4th copy of Castle of Dragon Souls that I didn't realize, but I mean, you know, if you're interested in that. So please be sure to check out the Facebook page. I've linked that down below. I am planning to do a giveaway on this. The only thing is this weekend in particular is going to be one heck of a weekend. It's going to be really busy because the following week I have 2 exams and a big other project all due at once. So it's like, you know, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do for this channel. I'll try to keep everything fairly regular, but you can keep up to date on that with that Facebook page, because I will be posting announcements regarding that. And then, again, the Facebook freebies for Rivals of the Pharaoh will be on there sometime. I don't know if it's going to be immediately this weekend, but eventually it'll be on there, probably within this month. You can enter for a chance to win a free pack of Rivals of the Pharaoh just by going over there and following the instructions, very simple instructions on the video that will only be linked on that page. So that's everything I have for now. Other than that, we pretty much were able to get the full set, so yeah, I overall think this is a great one for collectors. Let me know down below what you guys thought of the set and what your favorite card to see was. Yeah, that's going to do it for now. This is JD Gaming. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.